Welcome back to another Euro fantasy video. The fixtures for the quarterfinals are now confirmed, so it's time to start the planning. In this video, I'll take a look at the best possible transfers without the wildcard. I'll also include a wildcard draft with the best possible team for the quarterfinals in match day 5. Let's have a look. First of all, a quick reminder about the rules. In the quarterfinals, we will be given 3 transfers, and this will increase to 4 for the semis and 5 in the final. While players from one team, we can have 5 players from the same team in the quarterfinals, and this will increase to 6 in the semis and 8 in the final. Please note that transfers don't carry over, so if you don't spend all your transfers for the quarterfinals, you will not have extra for the semis and the final. These are the fixtures for the quarterfinals: Switzerland, England, Netherlands against Turkey, Spain versus Germany, and France will play against Portugal. The first match of the quarterfinals are Spain against Germany on July 5th, so we will be able to see their lineups before the deadline. The easiest way into the final is on the left-hand side, and England and the Netherlands are the bookies' favorites to win their match in the quarterfinals. So in this video, I will be focusing on how we can take advantage of the fixtures. This is my team ahead of the quarterfinals. For me, it's pretty obvious who I will be selling before the deadline. First priority should be to sell players who are knocked out. They will not play anymore in the tournament, so we might as well sell them. Second priority should be players who are injured or suspended. Third priority sales should be the players who have a tough fixture. Even though you don't like their fixture, they might get points. So for me, this means that I will have to get rid of Bastoni, Sabitzer and Guehi, and let's have a look at some good replacements. In defense, I'm pretty set on making these transfers. Bastoni, as mentioned, he is eliminated, he has to go, and I do like the fixtures on the left hand side of the draw, so England and Netherlands will be my priority buys. In defense, I will be aiming to get John Stones. He is nailed on to play in the quarterfinal. Guehi is suspended, so Stones is even more secure of minutes. Guehi, as mentioned, he is suspended. I will be using my wildcard in the semis, so it's no point for me in keeping Guehi this match day. Dumfries from Netherlands is one of the players I really want ahead of the quarterfinal. He looked really good against Romania in the round of 16, and actually Netherlands played a really good game, so I can see them beating Turkey. They looked absolutely knackered against Austria, and maybe a bit lucky to be in the quarterfinals. As mentioned, Sabitzer has to go as well, and for replacements, I will probably pick a player from Germany or Spain. It's important to have players from each side of the draw so we can make the most out of the substitutions. So try to have a balanced squad with players playing on the 5th of July, and then you have at least 4 players on your bench playing the next day on the 6th of July. The Sabitzer replacement will heavily rely on the Germany lineup we get 1 hour before the deadline. If Wirtz starts, he might be my replacement. Same goes for Sané. But if neither of them start, I might just go for Rodri or Williams, who has looked really good for Spain in the last couple of games. One of the reasons why I'm going for Germany and Spain is because their midfield players are really good value. If I wanted an England player, I couldn't afford them because Bellingham and Saka, 2 of the players I would have wanted from the England midfield, are too expensive. So for me, Harry Kane and England defense are the priority right now. Please let me know in the comments down below who is the best Sabitzer replacement with 7.7 million in the bank. After bringing in Stones and Dumfries for Bastoni and Guehi, this will be my team. Still got one transfer left and 1.2 million in the bank for a Sabitzer replacement. As mentioned, it might be a midfielder from Germany or Spain. Hopefully this team will do well in the quarterfinals. I have 7 players playing on the 5th of July and 7 players playing on the 6th. So I have enough bench cover to make the most of the substitutions. If I were using my wildcard this game week, I would have made a couple of more changes. So let's take a look at the best optimal team for the quarterfinals. This is it for the best wildcard team in my opinion. I've opted for 2 goalkeepers from each side of the draw. So Unai Simon from Spain playing against Germany on the 5th of July. Tough fixture, but he can get some save points. And if Spain does really well in that fixture, we have both him and Rodri in our teams. The second goalkeeper is Pickford. I do believe that England has one of the best fixtures in the quarterfinals. Guehi, he is suspended, and I do want to cover their defense, so Pickford is my second goalkeeper. As mentioned earlier, I like Netherlands as well. They have a great game against Romania, and I do believe they will do well against Turkey on the 6th of July as well. So right now I have Dumfries, Gakpo, Simmons and Van Dijk. So 4 players from the Netherlands. The only 2 teams who are absent from this wildcard draft is Switzerland and Turkey. And the reason is of course because I can't see them beating England or Netherlands in the quarterfinal and advancing to the semis. Other side of the draw, where Spain plays against Germany and France plays against Portugal, it's kind of harder to predict the outcome, so I've included a couple of players from each team. And for me, Bruno Fernandes is one of the best options from Portugal. I've included a France defender in Koundé. He is only 5.0. I would have preferred to have Theo Hernandez, but he is 5.5, so in this draft I couldn't afford it. As my forwards in this wildcard draft, I have Mbappe, Kane and Gakpo. Kane and Mbappe, they are nailed on and on penalties, while Gakpo has had a really good tournament so far, and he will definitely start against Turkey for the Netherlands. Gundogan and Musiala, they are in the team solely because they are really good value compared to the England midfielders, so I focused on Harry Kane and Pickford in this draft. Let me know in the comments down below, do you like this wildcard draft or would you make any changes? Captaincy for matchday 5. The easy and safest way to do this is to captain Mbappe on July 5th and have Harry Kane ready the next day if Mbappe fails. If you want to take a punt, I will show you another option. This is my captain plan right now. I want to captain Bruno Fernandes against France on the 5th of July. I know it's a big ask from Portugal, but they might actually do really good in that match. Most players will captain Mbappe, so Bruno could be a really good differential. For me, I really like Harry Kane's fixture on July 6th against Switzerland, so Mbappe would have to score a couple of goals for me not to twist to Harry Kane the next day. So far in the tournament, the midfielders and defenders as well are the players with the highest scoring potential, so having Bruno as your captain can really pay off. If he scores a goal, he will probably get ball recovery points as well, and Bruno Fernandes is a player with potential to also win the Man of the Match award. Let me know who will be your captain in the quarterfinals. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more Euro and FPL content.